Hi guys, it's Richard Labs, my name is Fro, and today we're going to talk about Solana collections we need to hold, about the key features, why we need to hold, about the collections, about some examples of we should hold, and when you should, when you shouldn't, how does it all work, and etc. and stuff like that. But before this video starts, I'd like to ask you guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, it really helps me a lot now and in the future, and if you subscribe, you just sure that you won't miss any cool, interesting upcoming projects. Let's go. I think one of the best examples we can find on Magic Eden is Blocksmith Labs. Like everyone was definitely talking about them. They got one of the strongest fundamental besides all of the collections. So yeah, I was minting them. I was trying to mint them for 1.5, I believe, or for 2. Then they was at 5 or 6 Solana. You know, for guys who minted for 1.5 for 2 Sol, they just don't care. They just sold it and they don't really care about it. They got their like profits, they got x2 x3 maybe, and they're happy. Then there was on 15, then sometimes there was on 20, 25, and now we can see floor price of 40. Why? Because the Blocksmith Labs is a team. They got really experienced engineers in there. They providing some utility to their holders. They got something for staking, and they managing the platform that helping the projects to get to create the whitelist spots. It's much more easier with that, and many projects are using it. You can check it out in some projects they're writing that powered by Blocksmith Labs, and this is not a joke. Already some projects are using their platform, and they want to create more a lot of solutions. It will be really more features in the future, but even now this is a really huge project, and before you can check all of this and you can check all of the fundamental, and you could buy one and just hold it to death, because it was really obvious that they will grow up. And the main thing in here that we can see that growing usually going like into a few parts. So at the start it grows from the mint to the secondary market listings, and they got like x2 x3 potentially x4. Then we got a second stage when after listing like in about week or two, they are growing hard again. This is sometimes this is not really fast. This is just growing, like for example from 10 to 20, like 11, 12, 11 and a half, 13, 14, and etc. And then they just kind of stuck on a floor price, for example 2024, let's say for Blocksmith Labs, right? For they kind of stuck and they not moving sometime, and they just skyrocketing again. This is kind of simple. This is kind of classic for any Solana collection. So if you bought something, if you know that it's really strong fundamentally, if they got platform, high value staking, I don't know, whatever what you think the strong fundamental is, what is for you, you just hold it to death. You don't sell it, you don't undercut it, you don't check the price of this collection every day, because if collection is strong enough, they will grow one day. You must be 100% sure in that. Another awesome example, it was so actually obvious, is that rejects. This is a nice project. They say the 90% of their liquidity will be into their liquidity pool, so the tokens always will be at the high cost. There's always will be a liquidity, there's always will be like a high value staking and all stuff like that. So they downgrade to 4, I believe 4.4, 4.5, something like that, and now they just doubled, and floor price is 8.8. So if you mint something and price is going down, and you're strong that and you're sure that it is 100% strong fundamental, you can check out their socials, you can check out the website. This is a perfect example what the good, maybe kind of blue chip collections with a strong fundamental must look like. The DAO, the P2E, all these features, the female collection, the high liquidity in their staking, and all things like that. And I think they will grow even more. So if you mint something like that and you know it's strong fundamental, you don't sell it out, you don't pepper hand yourself. You see floor price 7, you see floor price 6, you see floor price 4, you don't care about it, you just wait until they will grow up. No one know when it will be, in 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 days, maybe even a week, but if it's strong fundamentally, it will grow one day. So everybody could buy for a 4, and it was quite obvious that they will go higher. My target price, I was saying about them in one of my videos, I believe. My target price for them is 10. I sold one for 8, another one for 7, I believe, and I don't have FOMO about it. But someone of you could buy it for a 4, or could not sell it like for 4 or 5 Solana after they minted it. I think for now the rules for the game is kind of changed, and if before all you have to do is wait through the night, as I said as well as my in one of my videos, like you're just waiting through the night, you buy something, you wait through the night, and you just got like x2 x3 like it was with Bushido's, right? This was the last time it was working. Now hype collections not working like that. We don't see a huge pump after the night, we see a huge pump after 2-3 days, as it was with Stone Frogs, as it was with the debt rejects that we just saw recently. So my recommendation for you guys, if you mean some hype collection and you got like any rarity, doesn't matter what, you just got something, my recommendation, you have 2 ways: or you sold immediately, so the collection are listed, you're waiting for some pump, is going to grow up, they're growing, and you sell. You feel that that's a peak, they won't grow any higher, you just sell it and you forget about this collection, you get your profit, you go looking for another collection, try to flip something, try to get some project that you can get whitelisted into, I don't know, do your own stuff. And another way is you wait for 2-3 days until you sold it. This is kind of, maybe I can say, medium term hold for a Solana, because the short term for me it's just not more than 1 day. Let's say a short term hold, so you're waiting for about 2-3 days potentially, and then everything is growing, and we see good examples as a Dead Regix, as a Stone Frogs, that if collection is nice, interesting art, good conception, nice fundamentally, it will grow up in 2-3 days, as I said. We can test it right now. I bought one. This is the Crypto Call Tribe. We were talking about them in one of my previous videos as well. Really hype collection, nice fundamental, nice art, a lot of audience. They're helping the corals around all world, around 7 continents. I don't know, they want to restore 3,000 corals or help them or something like that. So conception is nice, not too much listed, got a lot of activity, a lot of volume. So I bought one for like about 5.2 for 5.3, not my best deal, of course, not the best way to enter, but I think we can test out our strategy at this collection. So we now see a floor price about 4.2, and I think with the release of staking, good news, or just some time passed, so let's say 2-3 days, they will grow up definitely, and we will see a floor price about 7 or 8 Solanas. So yeah, let's say this will be our live example, and does the strategy works or not. For you can, for yourself, you can check it out by yourself, try to flip something, try to wait something. I don't see this is 100% working strategy, but this is just something what I see in previous hyped interesting drops, just what I saw, just my personal experience that I want to give you, for you to know, to not make my personal mistakes and get more value from NFTs that you're selling, and you just sure that you are not paper handing. So guys, this video was useful for you. This is not recommendation to buy a Coral Tribe. This is just collection I love. I bought one and I got rare, and I'm waiting for 2-3 days to test my strategy. You can test your own strategy, you can test this strategy, you can just look at the collections, how are they growing, how the price are moving, and does the strategy works at all. So it's all up to you. I hope this video was useful for you. Don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and see you guys later.